When we look around the world, everything that lives, grows, or breathes has one element in common: carbon. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, from fuels that power machines to the DNA inside our cells, carbon is everywhere. In this video, we will deeply explore why carbon is such a special element, how it forms millions of compounds, and why it is rightly called the backbone of organic chemistry. Why carbon is a special element. Carbon is a non-metal element with atomic number 6. This means a carbon atom contains 6 electrons. Out of these, 4 electrons lie in the outermost shell, also known as the valence shell. Now, here's the key idea. To become stable, an atom must complete its octet, which means having 8 electrons in the valence shell. Carbon has only 4, so it needs 4 more electrons to become stable. At this point, carbon has 2 theoretical choices. It could lose 4 electrons, or it could gain 4 electrons. But both options are extremely unstable. Losing 4 electrons requires a huge amount of energy. Gaining 4 electrons would overload the nucleus, which has only 6 protons. So, carbon does something extraordinary. Instead of losing or gaining electrons, carbon shares its electrons. This intelligent choice allows carbon to form strong covalent bonds, giving rise to millions of stable compounds, something no other element can do so efficiently. Covalent bonds, the secret of carbon. A covalent bond is a chemical bond formed when 2 atoms share 1 or more pairs of electrons. Carbon mainly forms covalent bonds because it cannot easily lose electrons. It cannot easily gain electrons. Sharing electrons gives stability to both atoms. Because of covalent bonding, carbon can form bonds with hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and even with other carbon atoms. These bonds are strong within molecules, but weak between molecules, which explains many physical properties of carbon compounds. Types of covalent bonds. Covalent bonds are classified based on how many electron pairs are shared. Single covalent bond. 1 pair of electrons is shared. Example, hydrogen molecule, H2. Double covalent bond. 2 pairs of electrons are shared. Example, oxygen molecule, O2. Triple covalent bond. 3 pairs of electrons are shared. Example, nitrogen molecule, N2. As the number of shared electrons increases, bond strength also increases. Properties of covalent compounds. Because of weak intermolecular forces, covalent compounds show unique properties. They have low melting and boiling points because very little energy is required to separate molecules. They are poor conductors of electricity since they do not have free ions or charged particles. They are generally insoluble in water but dissolve easily in organic solvents like benzene and ether. Tetravalency of carbon. One of the most important properties of carbon is tetravalency. Tetravalency means the ability of carbon to form 4 covalent bonds. Carbon has 4 valence electrons, and each electron can form 1 bond. This allows carbon to form simple molecules like methane, long chains, complex structures like proteins, enzymes, and DNA. This single property is the foundation of organic chemistry. Catenation, carbon bonding with itself. Another extraordinary property of carbon is catenation. Catenation is the ability of carbon atoms to bond with other carbon atoms, forming long chains, branched chains, or ring structures. Carbon-carbon bonds are very strong, which allow the formation of alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, and polymers like plastics. No other element shows catenation as extensively as carbon. Allotropes of carbon. Carbon exists in different physical forms called allotropes. Diamond. Each carbon atom is bonded to 4 others, forming a rigid 3D structure. It is extremely hard, does not conduct electricity, and is used in cutting tools and jewelry. Graphite. Each carbon atom bonds with 3 others, leaving 1 free electron. It is soft, slippery, and conducts electricity, used in pencils and electrodes. Fullerene, C60, has a spherical structure like a football, used in nanotechnology and advanced electronics. Hydrocarbons, fuels of modern life. Hydrocarbons are organic compounds containing only carbon and hydrogen. They form the basis of fuels, plastics, petrochemicals, and petrochemical compounds. Hydrocarbons are classified into aliphatic and aromatic compounds. Aliphatic hydrocarbons may be straight chain or branched. Aromatic hydrocarbons contain ring structures such as benzene. Saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbons, called alkanes, contain only single bonds. They are less reactive and have the general formula CnH2n plus 2. Unsaturated hydrocarbons contain multiple bonds. Alkenes contain one double bond and have the formula CnH2n. Alkynes contain one triple bond and have the formula CnH2n minus 2. Nomenclature of carbon compounds. Carbon compounds are named based on number of carbon atoms, type of bond, functional group present. Prefixes include meth, eth, prop, bute, pent, hex, and hept. Suffixes include -ane for single bonds, -ene for double bonds, and -ine for triple bonds. Functional groups. Functional groups are atoms or groups of atoms that replace hydrogen and decide the chemical behavior of compounds. Examples include alcohol group, OH, aldehyde group, CHO, ketone group, C double bond O, carboxylic acid group, COOH. Homologous series and isomerism. Homologous series contain compounds with same functional group, same general formula, and difference of CH2O. Isomerism occurs when compounds have the same molecular formula, different structures, and different properties. Chemical properties of carbon compounds. Carbon compounds undergo combustion, releasing heat and carbon dioxide. Alcohols undergo oxidation to form acids using oxidizing agents. Unsaturated hydrocarbons undergo addition reactions. Saturated hydrocarbons undergo substitution reactions. Soap, detergents, and daily life. Soap molecules form micelles that trap grease and remove dirt. Soap works in soft water and is biodegradable. Detergents work in hard water and are more effective in modern cleaning. Conclusion. Carbon is not just an element, it is the foundation of life, chemistry, and civilization. From microscopic molecules to massive ecosystems, carbon connects everything. Understanding carbon means understanding life itself.